You know, I gotta say, it's kinda crazy how long the Nintendo Switch is lasting. Even more so what games we have this late in its lifetime. I mean, we have a new Mario and Luigi, Mario RPG came out, a new Mario Party is gonna be coming out. We also have other Nintendo Switch games that will be great on the Switch, like Hades, because of the portability. I mean, man, I love the Nintendo Switch, especially in the past couple years. Hey guys, it's Rob here and welcome back to the Robo Show, where we cover the latest leaks, rumors, and news and discussions from Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. EST, with some cool editing and animation mixed in. If you guys end up enjoying this video, drop a like and of course subscribe to the channel. Oh, and by the way, have the bell on too so you can catch the video live and watch along with everybody. In this video, we are going to talk about the Nintendo Switch's new game reveal, the anger behind it as well. Some people aren't too happy about it. We also have a new Nintendo Switch device announcement that makes me wonder about the Nintendo Switch 2, a discussion on the Zelda ports when it comes to when they're going to be revealed or if they're going to be revealed. You guys mentioned something on that in the last video and I want to add to that, as well as some Xbox news and some other smaller topics. So the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be coming out in 2025. I'm really excited for it. A lot of you guys are excited for it. Some people aren't, but I am. And overall, we're just waiting for that reveal for the Nintendo Switch 2, whenever that's gonna be, in the September Nintendo Direct or maybe in 2025, we don't know. But one thing that's rumored right now is the Joy-Cons on the Nintendo Switch 2 is gonna use a magnetic rail, so you would think that Nintendo wouldn't be making any more peripherals for the current Nintendo Switch, at least until the Nintendo Switch 2 comes out. But that's not the case. It seems we do have some interesting details on a new peripheral for charging your Joy-Cons. And it's got me wondering about the Nintendo Switch 2 and what's going on with that, if this magnetic rail rumor is actually true. And if it is, what does that imply about the compatibility between the current Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch 2? Now this is going to be available on October 17th, and you'll be able to not only charge your Joy-Cons, but you can also charge those NES Edition Joy-Cons as well. I think the big question is, how does this have to do with the Nintendo Switch 2, and what is Nintendo's plan here? Because if this is not going to work on the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons, then a lot of people who are going to upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 may end up buying this and then they won't be able to use it. Well, there are a couple possibilities. The current Joy-Cons could work with the Nintendo Switch 2. That's entirely possible. Of course, that's only through Bluetooth, assuming that the rumor about the magnetic rails is true. Another thing is, a lot of people like to sell their current Nintendo Switch to upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2. A lot of people sell their PS4 for the PS5 and so on for the Xbox as well. And a lot of people own multiple Joy-Cons. So what you could do here is have this charging dock for the Joy-Cons if you want to use them on the Nintendo Switch 2 and still keep them instead of just selling them for extra money or trading credit, or if you sell it on eBay or whatever. Essentially a way to keep on charging them, and you can still sell your Nintendo Switch 2. Or you're just not going to get the Switch 2 and you're just going to stay on the Switch 1. But overall, it's clear that Nintendo is definitely going to be supporting the current Nintendo Switch. I mean, this is a clear an obvious sign. So I think that's who it's for. It's people who currently own a Nintendo Switch, and when the Switch 2 comes out, it's people who already have Joy-Cons that they can use on the Switch 2 and they have a way to charge it if they don't have the Nintendo Switch. Or maybe they don't have any other ways to charge them. And moving on to the next topic, I quickly want to talk about the Legend of Zelda ports. So last video we talked about the Mario and Luigi sales, and that kind of led me into wondering what the heck is going on with these ports and just other ports that you would think Nintendo would do, like Kid Icarus Uprising. I know there are some problems with the controls with that. I know the devs have said that, but it is really weird that they haven't brought that over. As well as Twilight Princess 2, that game too. But a couple of you guys mentioned in the comment section, because I always thought that, hey, maybe they're going to be waiting for the September Nintendo Direct to bring these games to the Nintendo Switch. But you guys mentioned something very, very important. There's another Zelda game coming out. And this is something I really didn't think about. One of you guys said that you think that maybe because The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom is coming out soon, maybe they're going to be waiting even past the September Nintendo Direct. And I think that is definitely a very good point and a solid point as well. They don't want to take sales away from The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. It would make a lot of sense. So if we don't get it at September Nintendo Direct, it's not really the end of the world. Maybe we could still get it at a February Nintendo Direct, or maybe they're going to be using it as a title to have the Nintendo Switch 2 launch with. One thing that I've always liked to see with these games is a 4K version of it. Of course, the Nintendo Switch 2 is rumored to have 4K, so keep that in mind, it's just a rumor. The reason to buy the Nintendo Switch 2, maybe some games will have extra features that can't be enabled on the current Nintendo Switch, and then Nintendo Switch 2 allows you to do that. Things like DLSS, which will allow for higher frame rate and resolution, and the game will just run better. This obviously includes older games because, well, they're older games, so the current Nintendo Switch and the future Nintendo Switch should be able to run them, but the Switch 2 should be able to run them at the higher frame rate and resolution, especially with DLSS if they incorporate that with any remasters, ports, or remake. Now, of course, that's only in dock mode according to the rumors, so we'll see on that. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think because of The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, do you think we're just not going to have the Wind Waker or Twilight Princess, or really any ports that have to do with Zelda at all until Echoes of Wisdom comes out? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And moving on to one smaller bit of news for you Luigi's Mansion 2 HD fans, the people who want them. Actually, let me know how you guys are enjoying that game. Is it a good port? Is it good? Is it fun? I've never played it on the 3DS. Well, that's a lie. I played it a little bit. I bought it and then I just never played it again, just a little bit. Stupid mistake. I should have never did that. I don't know why I did that. Same thing with selling my 3DS. Because I might actually pick it up because I kind of am in the mood for Luigi's Mansion. Every single time I talk about it, I'm like, maybe I should buy it. But anyways, there are some more Nintendo Switch icons available for you guys on the Nintendo Switch online service. They should be on your screen right now. Now these icons will be available until the 24th of July, so make sure you get them. You only got about 6 days, I think, so make sure you grab those. And moving on to some new Nintendo Switch games that were announced. So if you guys remember, we got that really weird trailer, Who is Emio? And everyone was wondering, what is Nintendo doing with this game? What kind of game is it? And now we actually know. Nintendo announced what it is. And this has actually made a lot of people not too happy. A lot of people were expecting Nintendo to do a new IP, which, don't get me wrong, that would be kind of cool. I would like to see a new horror IP from Nintendo. What would that be like, you know? Now, the game in question that we're gonna be playing, if you're gonna pick it up, let me know if you're gonna pick it up in the comment section below, is a new Famicon Detective Club. And apparently there hasn't been a new one in 35 years, which is kind of crazy. Now, a lot of people are bringing up the discussion that a lot of Nintendo fans say they want Nintendo to do things on these smaller IPs, bringing back old IPs that Nintendo really hasn't done a lot in a long time. And not just stuff that they haven't done in a long time, they would specifically have to be smaller IPs. And the argument here is a lot of people are complaining that this isn't a new IP, a new horror IP. And a part of that, I think, is on Nintendo, in my opinion, the way they revealed this. I think if they would have just dropped the trailer, I don't think people would be too angry. It would just be another day, another new Nintendo Switch game revealed. And then Famicom fans will be happy, and maybe it will gather a new audience as well. But I gotta be honest, and I know this is really, really weird. If they would have did it that way, I probably wouldn't be paying attention to this game right now. It probably would have just went in one ear and out the other. Don't know why I paused like that. But with the way they marketed it, I am kind of interested in it now. I might actually not buy it, rent it from GameFly. Still gotta save my money for other things like the Nintendo Switch 2 and all that great stuff. But I might try this out. I've never played a Famicom Detective Club game. I usually don't play those kind of games. But you know what? I said the same thing about Unicorn Overlord, and I absolutely love that game. So who knows, maybe this is gonna be another thing where I try a new type of game and I actually enjoy it. Maybe I'll even do a video and tell you guys how it is. But yeah, that's the game that's gonna be revealed. Now, I don't think there's a release date for it yet, so we'll have to wait and see on that. Wait, nope, just check the Twitter account. It launches on August 29th, so actually pretty soon. And again, like I said in my initial video on that, I'm a sucker for horror, so we'll see how it is. It looks pretty interesting. And moving on to some rapid fire news, apparently Xbox is doing a giveaway for a Deadpool controller, and just take a look at it. It's absolutely hilarious. I mean, I'm really excited for Deadpool versus Wolverine. I cannot wait to see all of those cameos and stuff. I'm a sucker for that. I know people are kind of getting sick of that, but I'm a big old sucker for that. I used to cover a lot of movie content and stuff on this channel, if you guys didn't know, a long time ago. Some of my movie reviews are actually still on channel if you dig deep enough. And moving on to some Nintendo Switch Online news, we do have some new Nintendo Switch games added. We have Densetsu no Starfire, 3 games, 1, 2, and 3 added to the Nintendo Switch Online, which I've actually never played. Let me know in the comment section if this is worth playing. Is it fun? Are they good games? Because I've never actually played it myself. Maybe I'll just go play it after this video, actually. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, those are on the Nintendo Switch Online service if you guys want to play that. And that was the last topic for today. If I missed anything that you guys wanted me to talk about, let me know in the comment section below and I will include it in the next episode.